How we doing, folks? You alright? Happy hump day. It's Wednesday. How we doing? You okay? Someone let me know on Facebook if you're watching. Someone let me know on YouTube if you're watching, if it looks alright. If it sounds alright. Hope you're well. Halfway through my painting already. Look at me. I started without you. If you don't mind. Well, get started. There's going to be a little bit going on in this picture. So I've got to start without you. How rude. You got your cuppers ready? I hope so. Just popping on my liquid white. Magic white. Pretty magic. Wow. Let me know what you're up to in the comments. Are you at work today? Are you off? Are you chilling like a villain? Hey, hi. I'm off today, and I'm really excited because Danielle's making Christmas cookies and biscuits downstairs. I can smell it. We have milk and cookies later. I might watch some Christmas films. Is it too early to watch Christmas films? I don't know. Surely not. I don't think it is. Although I don't know what to start with. Which Christmas film do I start with? You don't want to start strong with the best Christmas film. It has to be like an easy Christmas film. I think. Hi Lucia. Hello Andy, good to see you. Thank you for being here. You're going to start painting now, Lucia. Oh, you're not going live, are you? You're not competing with me for my audience figures. Clash of the Titans over here. How's your Highland Cow going? It looks beautiful. I saw you do the first stage, the acrylic stage. Then you put your white gesso on. So you're smart. You do the white gesso in the time lapse. I do it live on air. Like a chump. Not that this is gesso. This is a whole nother medium. But it looks good. It looks good. Is that what you're painting today? I don't know if you finished it yet. Are you painting that today? Yeah, there's wonderful animal pictures. So many animal pictures. You paint all sorts of shit, don't you? Definitely check her channel out, folks. She's on Facebook. If I can't find it, share. Correct me if I'm wrong. Voila. All very nice. This one's going to turn out nice, I know it is. Alright, we're done. It's going to take ages to finish this. Yeah, well, it's what is it, a meter? A meter, I'm getting blinded by the sunlight. Is it a meter by meter canvas? Big boy! I love painting on big canvases. When I get commissioned for mountain canvases, look at this. You can see that. I'm about to paint Everest in the middle of that for the customer. She wanted a bit too much sky for her liking, so I'm going to paint Everest in the middle of it. Ooh, can you imagine? I might make it into a coffee break, because I do like painting mountains. Just put this back, sorry. There we go. Oh, someone missed that. What did you say? You missed that? Wowzers. There. It's a 6-pack. It's almost as impressive as my 6-pack. And I painted the middle part, this part, on a Wednesday work along, and added these side and top canvases as options, as additional, which the buyer wanted. And then she said, "Ooh, you know what? There's a lot of sky there. I'd like a mountain, an impressive Everest mountain." And I was like, "Yes, yes, yes!" So I'm painting Everest in the middle there. Can't wait. but I will. I'll make it a coffee break. I love painting them mountains. Keep on getting confused because the camera's like 10 seconds behind and it keeps on going up. I keep on thinking it's falling, but it's not. It's just me. 10 seconds. Playing tricks on myself. 100 centimeter by 100 centimeter, Lucia. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wowzers indeed. And today Lucia is painting some little watercolor farm animals. Oh, nice. Pigs. Len's here. She got coffee and toast today, ready for relaxing out. Oh, I'm so jealous. I get so hungry on these Wednesday work-alongs. But Christmas cookies and biscuits and milk await. So it's all good. Ooh, tea and toast. How's it, coffee and toast? Coffee and toast. Nice and easy. One of my favorite smells of all time. Toast in the morning, along with fireworks, matches, and candles. I don't know why everything's related to fire, but hey-ho. It is. Right. Gonna go dark on this sky. It's gonna be dark blue. Moody. Like Lucia's farm animals. Moody. Next, some grey with Prussian blue. Prussian blue, remember, is the enemy. My nemesis. Before I got one spot of Prussian blue on the tip of my little finger. And before I knew it, it was all over my face. It was everywhere. Sneaky blue. He gets everywhere, that Prussian blue. Why, I oughta. But I like his style. Look at this. Getting off to a start. Oh, is this too light? Is it too bright? Can you see? Okay. Hope so. Let me know if you can't quite see. Okay. Where am I going? Where am I going? What's it? Cow is big. Indeed. Hello everyone. Oh gosh, nice to see everyone. Hi Sonia, good to see you. Chilling with coffee. Never too early for Christmas movies. Oh, Sonia, what Christmas film should I watch? You sound like you know your Christmas stuff. Tell me. She's getting a cuppa. I want a cuppa. I'm just doing cross stitch on and off. Wicked. Get in there. Wish I had patience. Cross stitch. Mum was teaching my niece Scarlett to knit. That was the other day, and I was so jealous. She was telling me about pearl and plain and stuff, and I was like, I don't know anything. I don't know nothing. I know mountains. That I know. Mountains and skies. But I don't have the patience for stuff like that. I like it quick. He says, 10 minutes into a painting, having painted nothing but a centimetre of sky. I like things quick. She was knitting and she had it under her arm and the technique, and Scott was like, this is how you do it? I'm like, God, this kid knows more than me. Cross stitch, eh? Is cross stitch more complicated than knitting? That's the tiny one, isn't it? The wee panel board things, making things. I do like its neatness, I'll tell you that. I like it neat. Who needs big funky clouds? You know what I mean? Make clouds. Try to turn this so you can see the sky. Look at that texture in the sky. Ooh, me, oh my. What a sky. Hello, Gary. Good to see you, Godfather Birdley. Hello. How are you doing? Always got my back, Gary. Thank you. It's all yours. Oh, thanks for chilling. Ooh. Sorry, but the comments are repeating. I'm sorry. Andy knits and crochets too. Crochet. Did I pronounce that right? Not crochet, is it? Crochet. Okay. Check out the big brain on Andy. Multi-skilled. Taking time to learn stuff. Smart. Now, I'm taking a bit of time to do the tops and sides. That's because this will be on sale straight after. So, someone wants to buy it, so no. It's called On Thin Ice. It's going to have a sky, it's going to have little trees with snow on the branches. It's going to have mountains in the background. It's going to have a little bit of distant trees here. It's probably grey or black in the distance. It's going to have a frozen lake. It's going to have some shrubbery and foliage and stuff down here, and maybe some down here. And there's going to be cracks in the ice as well, which are tough to do to get perspective-wise. So don't judge me if it doesn't look right. I'll spend a bit of time on it later and try and make it look right. But yeah, that's what we've got planned today. And it's going to be called On Thin Ice. And there's also 2 side panels available if the buyer wants to extend their display, much like the Everest one that I showed you just before. I like to offer optional extras, and if you don't want the extras, that's fine, because the side panels fit together to make one picture all by themselves. Up there for thinking, down there for dancing. All right. Now, I put some liquid white on before, and what it does is it starts to dry ever so slightly. Not dry. I'd say settle. It starts to settle. And that really helps with frozen lake look, because frozen lake look, obviously the ice is thicker than water, and it's not quite as liquidy. So that helps with that. It makes it look a bit more solid, a bit more sheeny, rather than ripply. A little bit more solid. Not worrying too much that I'm going over these trees that I've just penciled in, because we're going to add and go over them later. They're just there to give me an idea of my composition, my layout. You know what it is, Lynn? I haven't stopped thinking about toast since you mentioned toast. Oh. I'll have to have breakfast before next time. This is what must be done. How's it look? Alright, now, adding a bit more Payne's Grey to my Prussian Blue to make it a bit darker, because as we get closer, you can see the depth of water under the ice. So, one way of demonstrating depth of water is through the use of darker colours. So I'm just adding a little bit of grey to where we're standing on the picture. We're looking out to these lovely distant mountains that I am yet to paint. Each time I'm adding a bit more grey, a bit more dark. Each time I'm reloading that brush. I'm going to have to restart my yoga properly. My posture is shocking. I'm just like spine-minute jelly. Could I be more laid back? Such sort of process. I'm going to start standing up for my painting my pictures. So hopefully, that's Santa for Christmas for an easel, so I can stand up while I paint. That'll be better for my back. All right. Good. Whoa, look at that. It looks moody already, doesn't it? Oh, the cheese had toast too. Teamed up against us. It's the toast crew. Ooh, we should totally call ourselves the toast crew. Oh, Lynn's watching me on TV on YouTube, and now I'm able to see Lynn's name as well, because on YouTube I can see people's name. If you call Lynn on YouTube as well, that is. So I'll be able to see that now. Because on this that I've got at the minute, it just says Facebook user. I have to guess. This is why I'm going like this. constantly because I got Facebook on this one and the StreamYard on this one. StreamYard. Voila. Oh, that was pretty. I mean, there's snow in there as well. Right. Ooh. Is it time to paint mountains yet? What mountains? Who's this? Who's this? Oh, there. King Lewis is in the house. How we doing, King Lewis? Those trees look epic, Lewis. Why, thank you. Wait till you see them when they're finished. Naked trees. It's all about pot noodle. Pot noodle, Lewis. You like school in the summertime. No class. Pot noodle. Although, the brown ones are the barbecue. Oh, yes. Ooh, the music's repeating. Let me just change it up. That one. Go. All right. Pot noodle. Jeez Louise. Lewis, you missed it. I'm having Christmas cookies. Lass. He's making Christmas cookies and biscuits, and we're going to have milk. We're going to watch Christmas movies. You jealous? Yeah. How's this look? Now, excuse the fact that I keep on looking away, folks. I'm just checking how it looks from your angle, from distance. Because my eyes are starting to go a bit funky, like close-up stuff. Starting to go like blurry eye. I think I need glasses. I am human after all. Here I was, thinking I was perfect. Maybe I can pretend to be Clark Kent. That'd be cool. But yeah, it's just when I've been painting for a long time, or then working on the computer, I'm like, my eyes get a bit dodgy. Getting old. 42. I'm so old. Voila. How does he look? He's looking good. What we got here? Lewis says Christmas is off limits until 1st of December. No films, no music, no decorations. It is illegal in my household. Whoa. Wow. Lewis, you're the boss. But Wallace is the boss of our household, so we're watching Christmas movies. My goodness. Does that make it extra special if you wait till the 1st of December? Is that just because you don't want to like overkill? But it's Christmas. It's nice. Right, now look, see, so the mountains on each side, okay, they're closer. So the saturation is richer, darker tones because they're closer to us, so we can see them, they're more defined. We can see the details with our eyes. With our eyes that are working. And this mountain is in the distance. It's a bit further away. Anything that's in the distance has less tone, less hue, less saturation to it. It sort of blends with a little bit of blue in the distance. So I'm mixing white with blue with that grey as well to make it look a bit more distant. Because these mountains ain't flat. There's lots of different scales, lots of different planes going on here. We have to respect that. So that's why that one's a bit lighter in the distance. Just in case you're wondering. Lucia's just had to start wearing glasses. Well, Lucia, you're only like 21, aren't you? You're very young to wear glasses. I can actually focus on my paintings now wearing glasses. Andy says I'm just a baby. You can come back. So yeah, humbug. Indeed. Yup. All right. So what am I doing? Okay. So mountains as well. At the tops of them, like we sort of respect the tops of the mountains with a hard, firm line. Ooh yeah. And then we don't worry so much about the bottom of the mountain. We let that fade away. And the reason we do that is because, again, it conveys scale and distance. It means that there's difference between the top of the mountain and the base of the mountain. That they scale, distance. So this is where that liquid white comes in handy, because it starts to blend on the canvas. It's doing the work for me. I'm not even trying. I'm barely breathing. So I'm just respecting the top line of the mountain, just like so. And then when I start to fill this rest in, and it doesn't matter if you don't hit all of it, because that just creates the different tones of the mountain and stuff. But as I'm going down, it's mixing with more and more liquid white, which I put on before. And when I mix it with liquid white, it gets more pale in tone. See that? It's getting whiter and paler, less dramatic. So the liquid white's working for me then. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? And that creates distance. Because this tone, I don't should say, but this tone is different from this. A lot more white, a lot paler. This also helps because in the distance there will be trees, and there'll be grey trees. There'll be greyed out black, sort of black branched, a little bit of white tips on the snow and stuff. But if they're so dark, that'll help them stand out against this lighter grey. Yours. Voila. I think I might start my Christmas movies with something like The Grinch, or Home Alone was on TV the other day. Home Alone, Die Hard. Yes, Die Hard's a Christmas movie. Probably top 3 Christmas movie, I would suggest. Die Hard. Maybe top 5. Respecting the line. What time are we on? 23 minutes. Oh my goodness. Slowing down in my old age. Mixing this. Being a bit more careful on this side because there's trees. I don't want to lose the branch detail of the trees. So I might mix a bit more white with this one. Just sort of stand up there. Ooh. Never know if you can see this because the light's reflecting up there. Let's do this as quick as I can. Just in case you can't. Voila, voila. Who's that? Sorry, can't join out for lunch again. Carol, you're so busy all the time. You've always got plans. You're always going on adventures. Oh, I got your message, Carol, about the... Now, I'll just say it's a hotel or a museum, because I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't want to make a fool of myself by pronouncing it on air and pronouncing it wrong. Hermitage? I don't know. Whatever it is, you're on the wheel for tomorrow's draw. You were a bit late, but I won't tell anyone if you don't. I need to draw that later. Voila. Yeah, so I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know if it's a museum or a hotel. Hermitage. Hermitage. I thought it said heritage at first. Is that heritage? But no. I looked it up and it was like either a hotel or a museum. Hermitage. I don't know, alright? Someone correct us if they don't. Don't make fun. I'm not sure. Lewis usually corrects us. Lewis likes Rise of the Guardians as a Christmas opening. That was Santa Claus and Jack Frost and stuff. This was the Owl one by Schneider. Guardian. Yeah. No, I think Santa Claus, Alec Baldwin is Santa Claus, isn't it? Only I've seen it. I know of it. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Little bit distance. Taking my sweet time with this one. Sorry, folks. You thought it would be nice and easy, didn't you? Nope. Careful to leave little spots of snow. Yeah, right. Don't want the mountain to look too neat. Mountains ain't neat, and they're absolutely fine with that. Boom. All right. All right. Yes! Jack Frost and Santa, and the Easter Bunny as well. Yeah. Ooh, I'll have to check that out. I haven't seen that all the way through. I know of it, but I haven't seen it. Let's do some let's put some snow on these here mountains. We go. 27 minutes. This is probably the slowest I've ever painted in my life. But I want to take my time. I always get a runny nose when I'm painting. I think it's the oil paint. So, get some snow up on here now. Oh, yes, I do need to scrape it off so we don't make too much mud. I got 2 palette knives today. Very exciting. 2 palette knives. Which one? And the reliable that's gone missing. In my hand. The Bob Ross one. It's in my hand the whole time. 2 different palette knives today. Not at the same time, mind you. Not a circus act. But I'm going to use the Bob Ross one first. For this snow. And later for the distant trees, I think I'll use my thingy knife, I call it. It's the technical term, thingy knife. As you can tell, I've been to art school, and No, I haven't. Sometimes you just know a mountain's going to turn out fine. Lewis says that my hoodie looks ideal to pop the hood up and do a Chewbacca impression. That's warm. That's very warm. I'll be honest with you, I'm almost passed out. Just in case anyone doubted that this was live. How did you know that? Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. And I see quite a lot of folks with their snow worrying about making it pure white on the highlighted side of the mountain. I don't worry too much if I pick up some grey. That just adds texture to the mountain. That's totally fine. You can always go over and re-highlight the highlights later. But you don't have to clean your palette knife after every swish. Honey, that's just nuts. It sort of adds to the scale and the depth and the charm around that. Highlights. Oh yeah. Gets a little bit gentler towards the base of the mountain as well because the sun's not hitting it direct, see? The sun's hitting the top, which is why I start at the top. The most purest form of white. That's where the sun's hitting. Towards the ground here, it's sort of being blocked by some of the mountain. So it's grey. More grey. There. Does he look? You look all right? Mountain has entered the game. Let's have a closer look, shall we? See if it looks okay. How does he look? Ooh, pretty. Isn't that pretty? The sunlight will disappear soon. and sunlight. Oh, my Facebook's froze. Oh no. Well, hello if you're commenting on Facebook. So what have I got? I've got my Prussian blue, mixing blue with grey with white, because if we've got highlights, then we must have shade. It's like life. You gotta put up with the dark as well as the light, right? There is darkness, but there is light. Not too dark on these mountains. Just a wee bit of blue. Oh, yes. Just suggesting that this mountain is not flat. It has bumps and lumps and raises and falls. And we're here for all of them. You can tell when I'm concentrating a bit more to go quiet. Mouth was open as well. I've done the side panels as well, so I'm trying to match them with the tones of the side panel. I'll show you at the end how it looks with the side down as well, but it kind of matches so far. Kind of. I can tinker with it afterwards. It doesn't quite match. And the man in the distance has sort of less aggressive shadows, so I mixed a bit of titanium white in with it. Because it's not as defined, because it's more distant. Blurred vision. It's just my eyes. Like so. Tell you what, though, you can have some highlight. You sure can. Good mountain. Where are we going here? Okay, so the light's still hitting that. I need to put a highlight on this part because there's nothing in the way of that for the light hitting it. So I'll go back to that, but this one will be in shadow. I'll head back to get that highlight. Like so. And then we'll color the rest in with some shade. Well, that'll be covered up with the tree in a second anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. Voila. Okay. Lewis says, I missed the beginning, so you might have said, what will the retail value be for on tonight? This little beauty will be £200. There are side panels as well. There's optional extras, and the side panels are £60 each. So it'll be £320 for the full set, which I'll show you at the end. But, you know, many of you are watching our collectors, so you get 20% off, obviously. So, 20% off 320 is like £64 off, which is like, I don't know. What was that? £266 something? 256? Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. £320 minus 64. Someone think fast. But yeah, you get 20% off this if you like it. On thin ice. Pretty. Now, get to use my thingy knife. I do like using my thingy knife. Watch this. So I'm just laying up some grey paints, dark grey paint. Jeez Louise, that look terrible. Not sleeping or something? So I'm just going along here on the horizon. Notice how it's picking up a little bit. I'm changing my pressure every now and then. Change. Making it uneven. And that's because this isn't a flat horizon line. This is a tree line. Okay. Tree line. And so we need this change in spots. We'll see what I mean in a sec. Never was very good at explaining stuff. Okay. Don't know if you can see that, but I feel like I need to show this closer up. How do I do that? All right. I'll take it off the canvas in a second and show you. Okay, so at the minute, the distant tree line looks like that. Little dots in the distance. Yeah. One that's not a straight line, right? That's the side of the knife. Like a stone. And look at it. Get these distant trees, and being careful with the distant white as well, because that's fog. So I've just not painted. It just doubles as fog. Some mist. I'm angling the knife ever so slightly, turning it around like this, just to push certain trees up, certain trees down. I'm letting certain trees grow. They look more like a distant tree line. Okay. Lucia says it's beautiful. Oh, thank you. Very kind. And now also, this is a frozen lake. So although it's not reflective as when there's a lake or a stream or something that's not frozen, there is still an element of reflection. So I'm just pulling the knife down this time. Taking what tiny little paint there is left on the knife, pulling it down slightly. And again, I'm turning my knife around. And that gives the illusion of reflection. Certainly will when I brush across it, that's it. Voila, like so. I'll do the sides. I'll do the sides at the end. I always forget to do the sides. Andy says, "Is it mountains next for you, Lucia?" Oh, I'd love to say Lucia Mountain. Yeah. Hey, Lucia, we should swap one day. I should draw. I should paint an animal. One day, you should do mountains. Although, for Adam, one of my patrons, I'm doing. Well, maybe I shouldn't say. I don't know if it's Christmas. Nah, I'll not say. I can't say. It might be a Christmas. Hopefully the person who's buying it for isn't watching. Oopsie. Get people in trouble. I gotta be careful. I've got so many questions that are Christmas presents that I can't post them on Facebook as well. I'll have to show them at the end. Right. Now we do have distant tree lines on a frozen lake, but it also does have a water line. There is a divider on a water line, even if it is frozen. So we can put titanium white in, just to acknowledge that. Where the lake starts, the land ends. But there's snow as well, so it's fine. It's fine to put beers off the course slightly, or else there's a thicker mix of titanium white. I'm also going below the line, which helps with the idea of reflection. I've got to brush it this time. Little bits of snow and ice on this frozen lake. It's one of those things that doesn't matter if you've got a shaky hand, it actually helps. Like a sun. Lucia says, lol, that would be a fun challenge. It would indeed. I challenge you, Lucia. Now Lucia feels like she should have paid closer attention to how I did them. Like, you don't know already, Lucia, please. You know. Just poker face over here, Lucia, pretending. She knows. Where's my brush? All right, same brush as before I had with the blue. And I'm just lightly going over the reflection. Very lightly. This just helps given the sort of idea of reflection. Remember, it's not a mirror as well, right? There is water underneath this ice. And there's all sorts of refraction going on with the light and stuff, so it doesn't have to be perfect. It's not an exact reflection. It's just a suggestion. Yep. How's it looking so far? Top half's pretty much done. Pretty. Never painted one, really. What animal should Dean paint? Now, go easy now, Andy, alright? Make it easy. Sonia says, beautiful. Thank you, Sonia. It's very kind. Very kind. Alright, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over these trees in the foreground. See? I may not be able to say them now, but I'd put some black gesso in before we started here. I'm just going to go over them. And I simply put that in just to help me with the idea of the composition, how things would look, balance of the picture. That's completely right. Good thing about it is the outline, if you don't hit it exactly, it just looks like more distant branches. They're a bit more faded. Adds to the depth of the pin. Even when you make a mistake, it tends to work out fine. It's a very forgiving style of pin. And painting should be that. Painting should be nice and easy and relaxing. This is our escape. I don't understand artists that sort of painfully paint things over hours and days. And I respect it, but it must be tiresome. You must get to a stage where you're like, ugh. At the same time, though, you can't just paint thoughtlessly. Just because it's quick doesn't mean it's thoughtless. There is meaning in here. I wonder what I'm trying to say. A beautiful thing about this is I've already put the titanium white on the mountain, so when I go up on this, the branches will get lighter. Because the branches at the top are hit by the sun. So as this gets lighter, it goes, mixes with titanium white, branches become sort of grey. And that's what happens. The light's different. Some dark here as well. Look at this little branch. Whoopsie. I will be putting snow on these here branches, just so it's not dark. That's a very relaxing stage. Putting the snow on. I do like putting my snow on branches. Takes a wee while though. What are we on? 48, 10 minutes left. Oh my. Way, hello Colin. Good to see you, Brogy. How are you doing? And this is a red panda. I might paint it blue. It'd be all abstract. Yes! Are they hard to paint, red pandas? I'll look into it. I'll look into it. My Batman impression. Taking a wee brush, small one, loading it with titanium white. Loaded. And I'm holding the brush very loose. And I'm going to just twirl the brush. Okay? Because when snow falls, it lands on everything equally. So if there's a knot on the tree or a branch or a leaf on the tree, or it goes up or down and around, the snow respects that. And it falls equally. So the snow doesn't go just flat. I suppose it does if it's lying on something flat, but it's in flat. So the snow goes around, twirls. See? Do you see? And you may not be able to see, but I'm laying the snow on the branches. I'll go as fast as I can. Because I know you're watching from a distance. Really closeness actually. There's snow that's falling on this tree. Right, so snow on the branch. And it's rough, it's not smooth. There's twirl action going on. It's called twirl action. I call it twirl action. Nobody else calls it twirl action. What I do. Like so, they can mix liquid white in with this as well, but I like it when the snow breaks. And the snow breaks when the titanium white is thicker. I like that there's gaps. If you want to put like a thicker layer of snow on, by all means, mix it with titanium. Mix it with liquid white. Liquid white's thinner, so it makes the paint not break. Gives it like an ink-like quality. How does he look? Does he look right? Very relaxed. Absolutely. Sometimes I'm so chilled out when I paint, I fall asleep. I got a big face imprint on the canvas. As it should be. Very good. There's enough rubbish going on in the world, isn't there? Give this one moment. Obviously the branches get thinner. At the top. When we go out. Just like so. How's he looking? Think he looks hard? Ooh. Little bit. Cracked ice appears. 5 minutes. Oh, I got 7 minutes left. This one might go a little bit over. Sorry if anyone's on their lunch break. I'm trying to do as much as I can. I can smell biscuits downstairs. I smell cookies. There we go. The biscuits are ready, Walla says. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. Milk is in. The biscuits are cooked. Christmas films are ready. Yeah. Now I can add to this a bit later. A bit more detail and stuff. But I want to get this ice crack in the middle of the painting done. Oh, Lynn, are you still around? You're painting tomorrow. It's Remembrance painting tomorrow. That's yours, isn't it? So that'll be on tomorrow's coffee break. It's there. It's literally just there. I really want to show you it, but I'm not going to. It's going to be a surprise. It's going to be a surprise. Colin says, ginger nuts or rich tea? Ooh. Don't ask me questions like that. Ginger nuts, obviously. But them cool ones, like covered in chocolate, from Ringtons or something. Probably shouldn't shout out brands. Other biscuit companies are available. Unless you want to sponsor me, Ringtons, that's absolutely fine. work along. This Wednesday work along is brought to you by Photobox, the good folks at Photobox, who, I'm going to be honest, I wouldn't have been able to do my free print offer if it wasn't for Photobox. Photobox are also responsible for my calendars that you may or may not have seen. Photobox. See? Photobox. My calendars. Mountainscape Shop. Mountain Endurance 2024 calendars. If you haven't already got one, get one. They're on my Etsy store. January, February, March. It sort of continues like that. April, May. You get the idea. But it's got all 12 mountain endurance pictures on from this year. I'm going to do the same every year, hopefully. And I wouldn't be able to do that without the good folks at Photobox. So, photobox.co.uk. If you want your own calendar, maybe better calendar, maybe Lucia wants to make a calendar, make better mountains. You're welcome to do so. Use Photobox, Europe's leading photo gift merchandise provider. A few other you want: mugs, coasters, posters, prints, calendars. Photobox take care of it. So that's that. Empire biscuits with cherry jam, ice and chocolate sprinkles, and glacier cherry. Holy! Wow. Yes. Now that's a biscuit. Lynn says he's nearly done. I hope so, Lynn. Jeez. It's taking longer than I thought. But yes, tune in for that tomorrow, Lynn, for your coffee break remembrance painting. It's a beauty. All right. Shall we just go? Shall we just have a crack at this? Oh, yes. Got like 5 minutes. It's going to go over. Might be about 10 past by the time we finish. That's not bad, though. In an hour. I've been talking about it. Little Christmas tree biscuits, too. Hold on a second. Danny, are you talking about the biscuits that you've just made? Is this the biscuits you've made? Like you've made the biscuit? So excited. I thought you were talking about your favourite biscuits. Oh, Colin's going to make biscuits when he gets home, along with apple crumble. Filthy. Shut your filthy mouth. Right, let's make an icebreaker, shall we? Now you got to be careful with this, because it needs to look perspective-wise. It needs to look right. So you got to be careful. The make or break time. The icebreaker. It is tricky to do. I've done a practice run, so I'm sort of looking to the side every now and then just to see if I'm doing the same kind of lines. Well, I'll be honest, I made a right mess of the practice run, and I'm going to show you it. So I'm not paying too much attention to it. It was wrong anyway. Let's sharpen it. Holland made an apple crumble with ice cream. Both. How's it look? Too much light going on here. Hang on. How's it look? On thin ice. So. A little bit of ice scrapes. Ice scrapes. Make a circle as well. There I go. I got my old trusty brush that I haven't washed. I've not washed anything in this bin. Just nice and dry. Continue my just to highlight this foliage. Now, I'm not going to sign the middle of the end of this because there's two canvases to go on either side. So now this might not look totally spot on compared to what we had before, but I can change that as we go. But that's how it would look as a triptych. 3 canvas pieces. So yeah, so if you wanted the middle piece only, it's £200, albeit with 20% off if you're a collector. If you're interested in becoming a collector and you're not a collector already, it's very easy to do so. scenescapeshopart.com. Let me just put this on. Do have it saved somewhere. There we go. Not a collector yet? Question mark. www.scenescapeshopart.com. Select your free mountain endurance print out of 6 available. Just pay postage and packing for it. You can upgrade if you want to A4 size, which is a bit more expensive, but it's just a choice if you want. Get full range in digital format. There's 12 available in the full range. More next year, another 12 next year. I'm going to continue doing it because I like doing it so much. So there'll be an ever-expanding range in digital form if you want to use it as a background for your phone or for your laptop or something like that. You also get 20% off everything I do, including this right here. 20% off everything I've done in the past. 20% off I'm doing right now. 20% off everything I will do in future, whether it's prints, frame prints, signed prints, original works of art, or commissions. So become a collector, because that's a hell of a deal. If you're already a collector, get another one if you want. I don't mind. I won't tell anyone. If you want to gift it at Christmas as a stocking filler or something, or if you want to put it on someone's card, you may do that. You may get as many as you want. I won't tell anyone, I promise. So yeah, that's that. So if you were interested in buying a picture like this, or a picture that's on the wall, not that one because it's already sold, then first become a collector because you get 20% off. Totally worth it. So this, instead of being £200, is 160. Yeah. And the full set, instead of being £320, is 320 minus 64. Yeah. So, well worth your while. Also, what else? If you want to become a patron as well, thank you to all my patrons. Literally, the things that I buy are because I'm supported as a patron. Thank you very much. It means the world. If you want to become a patron and support me and get stuff for doing so, go to patreon.com/scenescapeshop. Get awesome ongoing benefits and help support me in the process. 25% discount on the lowest possible tier, so well worth your while. On everything I do, everything I paint, and you also get a free 5" by 7" print of anything you want, whenever you want it, sent straight to your door. So if you wanted a 5 by 7 print of this to put in your album that you're also given as a collector and a patron, then you got it free. I'll send it straight to you if you want it. So another thing that's well worth your while as well. I got comments coming in. Whoa, battery's dying, Brogy. Oh, catch up soon. Take care. Thanks for helping me and Smudge relax it. Oh, bless. That's absolutely fine. Thank you very much. Thank you. And also, Lynn, thank you as well. Another stunner. Oh, thank you very much. See you tomorrow for your coffee break. Yes, for your coffee break. So, yes, thank you very much. So, I shall leave you with. Should I just. That's how it looks. All in. Bonnet. Yeah, and that's the thing I usually put up at the end as well. If anyone's a bit unsure to say publicly that they are interested in buying it or anything, monthly price plans are available, by the way, because I appreciate attention to it. But you can email me privately if you want, deanmowbray@yahoo.co.uk. If you're watching now live or in future, you might be watching this another time. If it hasn't sold, I'll honour the price that I'm saying that it's available for right now. It's not going to go up if it's available. And if it's not available, of course, I will paint another one in the same style for you. No problem, for the same price. So, and that's it. Thank you very much for joining me, folks. Sure do appreciate it. I hope you have a lovely rest of Wednesday. And please join me tomorrow for my coffee break Thursday. I look forward to that. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you very much. And goodbye. Bye. A lovely picture. Thinking about it. Ooh, someone's thinking about it. Oh, Sonia's thinking about it. All right, I'll leave you to think about it, Sonia. But if you want to be quick, because someone else might be thinking about it as well. Just saying. All right. Thank you very much, folks. Take care and goodbye.